Rotarians. My name is Sarah. I would like to show my gratitude for the organizing committee, and the district governor for allowing me to give this presentation. And since the theme of this conference is about the new generations, we're going to talk about the youth employment initiatives and training in Sudan. I will start with this very famous quote of ex-president of the USA, Franklin D. Roosevelt, that says that we cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future. And yes, we can. This is the title. I'm going to talk about the youth employment across the region and Sudan. I'm going to talk about the role of the private sector, international organizations, Middle Eastern organizations. I'm going to talk about, last not least, my recommendations or our recommendations. There is a study conducted by the ICF, International Finance Corporation, and the IDB, Islamic Development Bank, published in the E4E, Employment for Education organization, recently, that the Middle East suffers from the highest youth unemployment across the world, and 25%, at over 25%, and female youth unemployment is even higher, reaching 30%. And according to a report by the MDG, Millennium Development Goals report, that in Sudan the percentage of population living below the poverty line is 46.5, and the youth age, including both males and females, are in underemployment by 25.4%. And this is one of the graphs. And I would like to talk about the role of the private sector by two companies, that company and the other company is STC. That group provided a 2-year graduate scheme program for the new graduates. They are doing a selection for specific graduate students, offering them the opportunity of spending 2 years within the company. And they have another program, which is months-long work placement for providing the vocational training for students. STC, Central Training Company, has also launched a professional experience and training courses for university graduates. The role of the UNDP under the fund of the Spanish MDG, the UNDP has a partnership with the SUDIA. SUDIA is a local NGO, local Sudanese NGO, and actually they organized a competition of the business idea in the areas of North and South Kordofan. And actually UNDP has a strategy in Sudan which is called self-employment, one of its many strategies, self-employment, and they are targeting the youth in northern, southern Kordofan and the Blue Nile states. And a total of 970 were selected as young entrepreneurs as winners of this competition. And actually for the 970, they will be financed by a grant from the Central Bank of Sudan, specifically the microfinance unit. The other role of UNIDO, United Nations Industrial Development Organization, began also a project to enhance the capacity of Khartoum State vocational trainings, and 5 vocational training centers were re-equipped and rehabilitated to allow these vocational students to come and have this training. And I will talk about the initiative of ARCID. It's the Arab Regional Center for Entrepreneurship and Investment. It's a Bahraini organization. They already inaugurated recently in Khartoum the Center of Entrepreneurship and Training Development. And also the Bahraini entrepreneurs spoke about their experiences and how they gain experiences by participation in such entrepreneurial trainings. And also there was a training for the locals has been conducted for the students and university students and some professionals as well. Recommendations. Our recommendations that I think that in the national level, on RC Khartoum, we still need more efforts to get involved in many projects for the youth employment, because as you see that the statistics shows like very high, and especially for females. The second thing that we're asking also the RC internationals, the international class, it can help us in soliciting funds, formally or informally, to fund youth who reside in the poverty belt, which is in southern South Kordofan, north and southern Kordofan, for they are just residing in that places, and most of them they are engaged in Gum Arabic or livestock, where the access to markets and credit services is very limited. And I think that Sudan adoption of other experiences from other countries will be a good start for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah, for a very good presentation, and thank you for keeping the time and back part of that please follow it. You have a couple of take a couple of questions. But the first one is the comment from Yasin. You wanted to correct some figures that were mentioned.
Yes, we have two programs that by the third one we have now.
No, Yasin is referring to a figure that appeared in Mayyan's presentation. Yours Rotary will interact. Rotary. She was talking about interaction. Any other questions? Follow. Another question? Mr. We'll have one there and then one there.
Yeah. It's not a question, it's actually a comment for the panel. You know, I had the chance to live abroad for a while, specifically in Canada. And what we lack here in the Middle East is that the community service starts in even from kindergarten and starts all over to the high school. Environment is taught in the kindergarten even and onward. I mean, we lack in our schools such system where you are trained to do community service, and I think we have, in a way, to try to introduce into our schools these courses so that people really learn what to do as a community service. But you know, when you come to somebody who is 40 years old or 50 years old, I tell him, you have to do community service. It's very difficult to get into his mind than somebody who has taken it since the kindergarten. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Come on.
George Kura. My question to Ms. Lan. From your experience, your internet clubs, how do they keep the money that they generate from fundraising? Our club that has been generated 3 months ago made a talent show, and they succeeded to make $1,000. And they're keeping it with one of the members. They are all under 18. So please share your experience with us.
You definitely know that Rotary clubs should be chartered according to the Ministry of Social Affairs of your country. So as Rotary club وزارة الشؤون الاجتماعية كلها وسجل كجمعية أهلية لوزارة الشؤون الاجتماعية. I don't know which country. Lebanon. Okay, so you are chartered officially, so you have the right to use money officially from your club, and this official stamps and official receipts you give it to the Interact Club to start collecting money and to give money, because they cannot do it without official permission. And the other thing is that this is the reason why the Rotarian advisor must attend the 2 meetings which the Interact do, to be always supervising expenditures or money collection and to guide them. But you should give them the trust for a whole year. If they collected $1,000, to deal with this $1,000, to give them, to fundraise and to invest in projects. With a report, you must get a report every month from the Interact, and your advisor or the coordinator of your club with them should attend that meeting.
Thank you, Marianne. I think Marianne will not mind staying behind. If you have any specific more detail, we can see her after Robert and then the Boy Scout. Yeah, sorry, I beg your pardon. Robert and then this gentleman and then the Boy Scout.
Thank you. My name is Robert Timmers, Rotary Club of Manama, and I have a question for Marianne and Bilal. It's a short question, so I suspect also a short answer. What, in your views, are the main reasons that there are more Interact clubs than Rotaract clubs?
If you don't mind, Robert, I'll keep the question and let's hear the other questions also. And then we'll ask the gentleman to reply. Okay? Please point to the next section.
Thank you. My name is Julius Shaheen. I am the Vice District Rotary representative for Jordan, and I'm from the Rotary Club of Amman Cosmopolitan. In fact, it's not a question as much as it's a message from me as a Jordanian Rotary to all the Rotarians in this hall and in the district. I believe that organizing a Rotary Club is not just gathering a young group of people, putting them in a place and let them work. It's a project that you all need to monitor and to know about. I want to ask the Rotarians, who has heard of the document called the Rotary Statement of Policy? I believe in the whole district, maybe not more than 50 or 60 Rotarians have even read that document. The Rotary Statement of Policy governs everything that Rotary says. When District Governor Osama asked for the clubs to sponsor 2 Rotary actors to this conference, Rotary clubs did not see the statement in the statement of policy that says that Rotary clubs should provide training for its incoming board members of the Rotary Act. They should pay for the training fees. This is a training seminar in total.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thomas. Yes. No, the Boy Scouts.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Maggie Farrow. I'm from Nuzha, Alexandria Club. I have a couple of things. First of all, a question and a suggested answer. My question is, how can we give the room to the new generation to come and take positions and be leaders while a lot of us are fighting over positions in the Rotary? My suggested answer is to start thinking back, what is the Rotary and what is the achievement we want to do? We have to do service. Rotary is service, not positions. I just want to mention something about scouting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, last comment from John, and then we'll have the answers. Please, John.
I think my suggestion is giving an answer to the gentleman that just spoke. I have seen throughout these days and throughout the publications.
The answers will be given now.
Just a moment. I have not seen the four-way test being shown anywhere. Rotary is founded on the four-way test. If we use the four-way test, we live up to it, and that is an example to your youth, I think we shall have very many young people join in, because that's a unique principles on which we should live up to.
A very short answer to your question, sir, is that there has been a small analysis in the RI, I've read it somewhere, but all over the world, the Rotary Act age, they are very busy after they finish school, looking for their future and establishing their careers, and they don't have time for Rotary actors. But the interactors, they are the age where we can control and put them, that's why they are repeated. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And with that, we'll take the meeting.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Of course, we'd like to thank you. Waiting for Osama to be here, just to give you a simple gift from the conference. Osama, please. Would like to call our district governor, Mr. Osama, to be on stage, please. You know, we have the Paul Harris lunch at 2:30 in the Kempinski Hotel. Buses will be waiting upstairs. Come on, how many people are going to the Paul Harris lunch? Bravo. That's excellent. So we'll move within 2-3 minutes and we'll meet in the lobby just to move by bus to the Kempinski Hotel. For the ladies who wants to go to the fashion show event that will take place at the Movenpick, they're a bit already late, but the fashion show will start at 4. Lunch is also served over there. For the gala dinner, we will move from the hotel at 8:30 sharp. The location that we're going to is a bit, actually I'll not be there, that we're going to will be 25 to 30 minutes far from our hotel, so please be in the lobby at 8:30. The match starts at 9:45. 9:45, quarter to 10. It's at the Tala Bay. Tala Bay is 30 minutes from our hotel over here. It's at the Movenpick Hotel. واحنا بنقترح على الكل يلبس ازرق عشان بلكي تشيلسي يفازوا. ازرق، شكرا. مين عم يحكي؟ thank you. Yeah.
Do you want to know the results of the match? I just want to add maybe 2 comments on the session. Thank you very much first to everybody, the moderator and the excellent speeches. I just had a remark on the Interact. I think it answers one of the queries. First, one Interact Club has contributed directly to the foundation, and I was very pleased that they contributed a few $100s that they made. They fundraised and they contributed to the foundation, to the annual program fund. So that was a great change as well. I had a few contributions from the Rotary Act Club. This year it was significant that the Rotary Act and Interact Club was doing it. The other thing is, one of our Interact clubs has won the 3rd award in international video contest internationally held for Interact, and that was in Alexandria Sporting, and I recognized them. They were recognized from Rotary International President, and I recognized them when I visited them. But it just shows that how much support we can give them and how much they can be our PR, our supporters, our extension. I thank you again very much, and I'd like to recognize all of you. Please. No order of speeches.
PPG. We'll start with ladies, or we'll start with Vice President. Which ladies first, يعني؟ Vice President Ayam Aslam. Bilal Ayubi. Mrs. Sarah. Sarah Hassan. بدك اسم الأم؟ وأكيد our amazing moderator PPG ريمان معوض. في كمان announcement صغير بالنسبة للمسافرين بكرة على ال RJ 301. You have to be at the lobby at 7 o'clock in the morning. For all our friends that are traveling tomorrow morning on RJ, flight number 301, please be at the lobby tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock sharp. 301 بقى أول شيء تروح يعني هي ترانزيت، أول شيء بغداد، بعدين تطلع بغداد على صنعاء، بعدين ترجع عمان. عمان. I know.